Hello again everybody and welcome to the Amateur Paleo Cook. It's Hao once again, and today we're making an all-American meal. How about paleo steak and eggs? Let's get going. Okay, so for our ingredients we have 1 pound of spinach, 2 eggs cage-free, 1 pound of steak, those are grass-fed, 4 tablespoons of avocado oil, some salt, pepper, 4 cloves of garlic, 4 cups of water, and then about 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Alright, so let's get going. The first step to this dish is to cook our spinach. Now I have heated up 2 tablespoons of avocado oil and also chopped up our 4 cloves of garlic into slivers. So we'll just add the garlic into the oil first. Alright. Give it a light toast. We don't want to cook it too much or else it will burn the garlic. So next we're just going to add our spinach. Okay. Alright, now we'll cook this for 5 minutes. In the meantime, we're also going to add some salt and pepper to the spinach. And then once everything has been wilted, then the spinach will be done, and next we'll cook the beef. Now our spinach has all been cooked and they look wonderful. Next we'll do our beef, which is a steak. And I'm using a strip loin here. Now you could use a ribeye if you like, but here is what I did. And I topped each side of the steak with 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, spread that around, and then generously also put on a very nice helping of black pepper. I did not add salt, by the way, because the salt does draw moisture, and I'll add it during the cooking process. Now, on this cast iron griddle right here, it is smoking hot right now, and we're gonna add the steak onto it. And the sizzle sounds absolutely fabulous. Now, we'll cook the initial side for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna flip it aside, so stay tuned. Very good, so now that our steak has been cooking for the 2 minutes, the initial side, we're gonna flip it. All right, and it comes right off, look at that. Now we're gonna add our first batch of some salt onto the steak. All right, now we'll cook the other side for 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna flip it again to cook the final side. All right, so stay tuned. Okay, so now it has been 2 more minutes. Let's just flip to the very last step here. Look at those grill marks. I mean, don't they look absolutely gorgeous? Now we'll go salt one more time. Okay, and the final side will cook for 2 minutes, and then the steak will be done. Now, once the steak is done, we're going to let it rest for 5 minutes so that all the juice can redistribute. And then we're going to make the eggs in the meantime. So our steak is now resting on top of our spinach, and they look wonderful. Next we'll do our poached eggs. So I have in the saucepan here come to a boil the 4 cups of water. Now it's important to have it simmering but not boiling. All right, so and then I've also cracked the egg onto a sieve over a bowl. Now the bowl acts as the device that's gonna catch some of that excess egg whites that we don't really want. And then we'll just add our egg into the water here very slowly. Right? Just drop it in. And then now we can turn off the heat. Cover the pot and let this go for 3 minutes, okay? And then when we come back, we'll have both the eggs and the final presentation. So here is our final paleo steak and eggs. And one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that in the water, I did add 1 tablespoon of the vinegar. And that just so that the egg whites can stick to the yolk that's been presented here. Now, let's go ahead and break our eggs. So look at all that yolk just oozing out there onto the steak, and then finally onto the spinach. Doesn't that just look absolutely fabulous? I mean, it looks absolutely terrific. So Next is our most exciting part of the day, which is tasting. Okay, everyone, so here is our tasting. And the first thing I want to point out is how beautiful the steak came out with that medium pink in the middle. And now, let's just have a bite of the spinach plus the egg and, of course, our piece of steak. So here we go. The steak has a nice crispy outer crust, whereas the middle is still soft and moist. The egg blends it very well with the poached as opposed to the traditionally fried. And the spinach just lends extra flavor with that garlic and the avocado oil. Absolutely terrific. Give it a shot. So that's everything for today. The recipe is posted on my blog. You can follow me on Twitter. Also give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. That will be much appreciated. Until next time, keep it simple and live paleo. And we'll catch you next time. Thank you. Take care.